I don't know. I thought the visuals was amazing. We had Samuel Jackson come on as Uncle Tom, and then obviously
I heard that, man. Oh, she's from the UK over here, man. She's English, man. Yeah, my girl just said, bro. My girl said she saw Samuel Jackson came on as Uncle Tom, fam. Uncle Tom. What does that tell you? What did I tell you about her, man? Yo, what up, peeps? Yeah, man. So we're gonna check out another video, man, of this girl and stuff over here in the UK that reacted to Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance, man. And yo, bro, people been canceling her, man, because she's been saying stuff online that complete nonsense, man. I mean, it's people like her that make black people look stupid, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got you just lack intellect, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna check out this video, man. So yeah, shout out to you for being here. I'm gonna keep you, man. Let's get straight into it.
Now, I love Kendrick. I love the fact that being a hater can end up being a success. But this performance, I just thought it was really mediocre for me. Maybe because I'm not a hardcore Kendrick fan. There was a lot of the songs that I didn't know. I knew some of the mainstream ones. Like when SZA came, I was like, yes, twin. The rest of them.
She came to watch a performance by Kendrick Lamar, who literally just released an album, GNX, a couple months ago, 22nd November last year. So you're coming to the Super Bowl to watch Kendrick Lamar perform. You barely know any songs of Kendrick Lamar. Plus, you don't know any of the songs of GNX. Do you even know anything about what really took place, like fully? Do you even know the songs, the rap, the lyrics to the songs, or even what the songs are called that happened in the beef? Meet the Grams, all those kind of songs. I bet she doesn't know even most of those songs, man. The Super Bowl is on. She saw a bit of hype around the Super Bowl. Kendrick Lamar's performing. SZA's gonna be there. She went there to get full entertainment. That's all she went there for, man. She knew nothing about why Kendrick Lamar was performing at the Super Bowl, and even I bet she probably didn't even watch the interview that Kendrick Lamar gave like a week before the Super Bowl, which he told people, this ain't gonna be an entertainment kind of stuff. I'm going on here, I'm gonna be making a statement on here, and that's it. So she just came to be entertained. And clearly she knows nothing about the culture in America. My God, what are you talking about, Uncle Tom? Where did you even get that from? It is Uncle Sam, not Uncle Tom. It is in Samuel Jackson's name. Samuel Jackson. Uncle Sam. Uncle Samuel. I'm telling you, fam.
Dancers came and the American flag, and then obviously he performed They're Not Like Us. I just thought it was an okay performance. There are a lot of people on the internet who are like, oh my God, you just didn't understand. One thing I cannot stand is fake deepness. I come to watch the Super Bowl to watch a performance. I didn't come to think. I don't want to feel like I'm reading a book. So when I'm seeing, oh, but you did not.
See, man, this is one of the major problems like we have in the black community, man. A huge problem, bro. Huge problem. It's people with a mindset like this, and it's majority of those people who get the chance to have like a huge platform, a huge audience, a huge following. You didn't come to the Super Bowl to think. You didn't come to the Super Bowl to read a book. But what does that say about you as a person? What does that even say as you as a black person, culturally, as a matter of fact? Culturally, what does that say about you? Clearly, she has no idea about who Kendrick Lamar is. She probably just knows Kendrick Lamar as an artist. That's a big artist. She clearly has no idea about what Kendrick Lamar's message in music is. Because if she did, she knew that Kendrick was going to come on there and make a statement. Fact of the matter, man. K-Dot was always going to come on there to make a statement, man. She didn't come to think, and she didn't come. So why you just there for pure entertainment? Pure entertainment. And that's one of the problems with a lot of these content creators that does, content on the internet, and they have like this huge following. A lot of them don't have any kind of culture, man. You don't realize that a lot of Kendrick Lamar's audience are not just there because, okay, Kendrick Lamar's a brilliant lyricist or just a brilliant musician. No, because of Kendrick Lamar's music has always had meaning, and meaningful meaning at that. Life meaning. Kendrick Lamar is an artist that you can sit with your kids, your grandkids, and say, okay, you know what? We're going to listen to this album, and we're going to listen to the message of what this guy trying to say to the community or for the culture for Black people. That's the kind of artist Kendrick Lamar is. And the fact that she's saying that she didn't go there to think or she didn't go there, you're there for nothing but entertainment. You know, just like your daily fix. That's all she went there for, man. Just her daily fix. That, regardless of that, I know what she's talking about. That performance was fire. To me, at home, that performance was fire. I heard that people been saying like up live it was different, but to me at home, that performance was lit.
Understand the allegoric significance of when the dancers were wearing blue, and the blue means it signifies the sadness of the American like, I just want to dance. I don't want to watch a performance and then have to read a book to understand what the performance was about. Okay,
thanks so much for watching this video up to this moment, and we appreciate you guys for the massive support on this channel, the Eco Room. Yeah, so today's episode we're going to be focusing on Madame Joyce. Who is Madame Joyce? Actually, I got to know Madame Joyce because of all these the blasting that people were just showering on her on Facebook. Madame Joyce has massive followers on TikTok, has up to 1.2 million followers. So Madame Joyce's recent comments on Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance have ignited significant discussion across social media platforms. In a critique, she expressed disappointment, suggesting that the performance did not meet her expectations. The perspective has led to a wave of reactions from various communities. So guys, I hope you guys are going to enjoy today's episode of how Madame Joyce was backlashed. Seriously backlashed. Even some people went to the extent of making some funny memes. Is it memes? Yeah. About her, making videos about her. So, let's dive in and you watch the video. Give your...
So remember, man, she's making a statement. She did not go there to think. She did not go there to read a book. You know, and she's basically validating what people been saying about Black people, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to keep them down, just give them a book, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they have this thing that Black people don't like to read and Black people don't like to that, you know. When it comes to like book and education, you know, Black people are down the bottom of the barrel, all these kind of stuff, man. This is what, and she's just feeding into that narrative, man.
Comment and let's know what you think.
Think they have ever had a bright thought or idea in their life. If I'm being very honest, I don't think they've had a thought before, or if they have, it has always been more evidence that they are actually not really thinking. Every time they try to speak, it never sounds like their brain and mouth have ever found harmony. And it's funny because some of these people have very big platforms with a lot of listeners, subscribers, watchers, audiences, where they go on to spew the most thoughtless things about topics that they are very uneducated about. But because everyone is talking about it, they want to jump on the trend too, forgetting that they do not have the skill or mental range to handle it, which is even worse because some of them know they do not have the skill range to handle such discussions, but they still engage in it, but they want to be different. So they're going to say very stupid, off-putting things. Like for example, you're witnessing a history-altering event that is not just entertaining, but is beyond entertaining. It is necessary, considering the amount of discourses that event has brought up. But because one, you feel like the discussions that are stemming from this event are not your business, which mind you, in some way, shape or form, they still are. And because you do not have the brain power to dissect issues beyond, Jai, you open your mouth to say, oh, the Super Bowl is not supposed to be something that will make me think. I didn't go to the Super Bowl to think. I went to the Super Bowl to dance.
Yeah, she went to the Super Bowl to pop her ass, fam. That's it. That's all she went there for, fam.
The Super Bowl halftime show is supposed to be about dancing. Why do I feel like I'm being made to write a school paper? Baby, have you ever been in the four walls of a school? And if you have, I have a lot of questions for both your parents and your teachers. Because what happened to trying to give you some critical thinking skills? Is it that you just refuse to think? You guys are surprised when this same person came on this same internet to talk about Chloe Bailey and how she was acting a sex scene and it was wrong. Talking about she doesn't know where she's going with her brand. But then in the same breath, praise the man that she was in that sex scene with for a movie with 2 adults. A lot of you found out that she didn't have sense in December after that entire discourse. But some of us have known This is not new. Don't pay attention to her. She is part of the distraction. Pay attention to what the event is trying to tell you. I know she's making a lot of Africans look bad, but we don't know her, okay?
This Madame Joyce situation is actually kind of crazy and brings up a very interesting conversation around the kind of link between Black Brits and Black Americans. But a few of you have tagged me in this specific video, and other people have just added me in responses to this video. And it's incredibly interesting. To give you the context, Madame Joyce on her show, I think it was, she came on and she basically said that she didn't really enjoy the Kendrick Lamar halftime show at last weekend's Super Bowl. Obviously, that's her opinion and she's entitled to it. And because Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show did have a lot of perceived racial and social and political messages in there, a lot of the people responding to Madame Joyce aren't quite happy. Also, it's very funny that a lot of Americans are like, oh, Black Brits just don't understand. I will tell you this for free. Madame Joyce does not speak for all of us Black Brits. If you literally just read my name, my whole page is about American sports, American culture, all that type of thing. It's something that I'm deeply passionate about. I've researched, studied, blah, 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 blah. You could look at the Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl halftime show in two different ways, from an educational aspect and an entertainment aspect. All Madame Joyce has done is she's looked at it from an entertainment aspect. And when it comes to an entertainment aspect, she just didn't find it very interesting. She also goes on to say that it's not everyday think. And while I do disagree with that part, again, she's entitled to her opinion. But I think what Madame Joyce has done ultimately with her response, and that a lot of people have done as well by responding negatively to the Super Bowl halftime show, is they basically proved Kendrick's point right. Samuel L. Jackson, who was playing the part as Uncle Sam, stated in the Super Bowl halftime show that Kendrick was too reckless, too loud, and too ghetto, which is often a prevalent stereotype of hip-hop music, African-American culture, but also Black people as a whole. And the way that I see this is Kendrick is trying to tell us that when we entertain these people, it's all good, but when we try to educate these people, they're not having any of it. And so what?
Yep, that's facts. As if they're the only ones who are qualified to, educate us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you don't even know about where all this, Western system came from, and we're like the foundation of buildings, the foundation of, the grassroots of stuff like agriculture, all these kind of, systems. They don't even know, a lot of them don't even know where that comes from, man. I'm not even going to get into that in that video, man. When we talk about history, man, when we talk about like even Britain and all these Americas and stuff, man, yeah, need to listen to all this hype you guys hear about Christopher Columbus discovered this and they discovered that and stuff, man. Don't listen to all that rubbish, all that dribble, man. I don't listen to all that dribble, man. I need to go really study history, man, and stop sending your kids to these dumb little schools, man.
While I can kind of understand where Madame Joyce is coming from when she's saying this stuff on her show, I think ultimately her and other people that didn't really like the Super Bowl halftime show might have just not got the message. And at the end of the day, it has brought up a very interesting conversation about how African-American and Black British culture might align, because at the end of the day, we're all the same colour. I'm not going to go too in depth about it because I've already done a video trying to break down the Super Bowl halftime show. If you do want to watch that, please do. You can just click the playlist down below. I've already added it into the playlist with this video as well. But to any Americans that watch this video and went, oh, these Black Brits, trust me, she doesn't speak for us all.
The Super Bowl to watch a performance. I didn't come to think. I don't want.
And that is our fucking problem. This is why the world is the way it is. Give them bread and they will never revolt. Nobody wants to.
Yeah, I hear that statement she just said, give them bread and they will never revolt. She has a platform like that with over 1.2 million people. Bro, she has that responsibility to give the audience not even just her opinion, but her opinion from the perspective of, even Black people or Black culture, for example. She has that responsibility to give her audience that kind of perspective as well. Not just the entertainment kind of perspective, because anyone can be an entertainer. Anyone can come on the internet and just, do this kind of content and just react to entertainment. Anybody can come on the internet and talk about popping ass, man. That's nothing to be proud of or anything sensational, man. That's just some common thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. That's what I was saying, man. If us Black people, they have this thing with us Black people, if you want them to fail, just give them a book, because Black people don't read. And what did she just do? Oh, I didn't come to think. I didn't come there to read a book. There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing.
To think. Everybody wants to be entertained. Everyone wants to remain intentionally obtuse, intentionally dumb, intellectually lazy. And this is why when the world becomes worse and worse, people want to come and ask questions. How did we get here?
Yep.
Oh my God, what is this? This is why. This is how it starts. Because when people can't automatically understand a piece of art or something that's going on, and they have to actually read between the lines and use some critical thinking skills, all of a sudden it's too much and they don't want to do it. And they complain and they pout and they moan and they whine about why this is so deep and this is just doing too much. But then we wonder why the state of the world is the way it is, because nobody wants to exercise some media literacy skills. Nobody wants to think bigger picture. Nobody wants to think, what does this mean in the grand scheme of things? Nobody wants to understand that it's not art imitates life. It's not life imitates art. It's really art imitates life. That the things that we're seeing right now happening in the world is really a state of the hearts of people, the minds of.
Yeah, exactly, because art is a lot of people do art from a meaningful perspective. Art is a representation of their life, life experiences, all the kind of stuff they feel. So yeah, I agree with that statement.
People and the tricks that the government is doing, because they know that we will allow it, because they know that we are constantly okay with having wool being pulled over our eyes, and as long as we're entertained and as long as we're kept busy and distracted by a bunch of frivolous things that don't actually matter, we won't look deeper, we won't probe, we won't study, we won't investigate, we won't seek out truth past more than what we're just given at face value. We won't actually do any of that, and so we won't actually demand change, and change will not happen. And the elites and the government, that they will continue to do exactly what they do and what they want to do. And so when this world turns into a total dystopia, we will have those same people have the audacity to come and ask where we all went wrong, when this is how it starts.
I just want to dance. I don't want to watch a performance and then have to read a book to understand.
Well, you're a black Brit. You don't live the black American experience. You don't experience the black American experience. The most you can either do is either talk to us black Americans or read up on what's going on with black Americans here in the States. So, of course, you didn't understand this performance because it was specifically for us. The analogy of it being a game, because he used the whole game over shit. Yeah, babes. That was literally, the whole performance was about black Americans playing the quote-unquote great American game, which is why Samuel L. Jackson was dressed up as Uncle Sam. Not Uncle Tom. Uncle Sam. You're not a black American, so you don't get it. You're never going to get it. You're not like us.
Facts. She ain't like us. You know what I'm saying? That's facts. Cause like I'm saying, man, I'm over here in Britain, man, and I don't know what kind of frequency she's resonating on, but yo, it ain't our frequency, man. It ain't our frequency at all, man, because not all skin folk are kinfolk. I better understand that statement, man.
Simply put, that's why. That's why.
Keep your damn mouth shut.
Come to watch the Super Bowl to watch a performance. And so I didn't come to think.
That's impossible to.
Don't strike down your mouth. Shut up. Shut up.
I don't want to feel like I'm reading a book.
You just shut up. Shut up. Who asked you to talk?
Like, I just want to dance.
Yeah, shout out to these Nigerian movies, man. I love them, man. Not gonna lie, bro.
Hi guys. Hi.
It's a complete embarrassment to black people, man. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video so far. So, did you watch the last clip of this video where some people made some funny memes about Madame Joyce? You see?
Cause yo, man, shout out to Echo Room 5 for bringing us this video, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like I'm saying, man, even I'm over here in Britain, the same country as her, man. Let me tell you right now, man, she does not speak for us, man. Because like y'all know on this channel, man, I started a few months ago, and man, I'm telling you, man, I love what I'm seeing, since the music and stuff has been going on, man, from, people like Joey Badass dropping, you know what I'm saying, K-Dot, Drake, going back and forth, people, dropping in, putting their input in, seeing what's going on, the greatest rap battle of all time. Yeah, bro, no one can say nothing else, man. The greatest rap battle of all time, man. Even the lyrical goat, like Lil Wayne, man. It seemed like this week, like, I don't know, man, Kendrick Lamar has lit a fire under Lil Wayne, man. But we saw him over on, where's the boy, Angelo's Tweaker. They did a remix together, man. And I'm not gonna lie, man, in that remix, Wayne Bro, when I say Wayne barred in that remix, man. Lil Wayne barred in that remix. Tweaker. Yeah, go check it out, man. Lil Wayne spit some bars in there. Let's be honest, man. When it comes to like metaphors and punchlines, man. Yeah, Lil Wayne is a goat, man. And then no one can say nothing else, man. Lil Wayne's a goat when it comes to like punchlines and stuff, man. So I'm saying I've seen quite because even Tigger's just dropped a new album as well, man. And I think it's got Lil Wayne on a track or something on there. So I've yet to check that out, but definitely a plan of mine in the next couple of days, man. But yeah, bro, like I'm saying, man, this lady does not speak for us all, man. She does not speak for us all. You know what I'm saying? I love the American music culture, man. I love it, man. Can't wait to pay that country a visit, man. Love it. So like I'm saying, man, if y'all reach this far in the video, man, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Really help me out a ton, man. Really need the help on the way to 1,000 subscribers, man. So like I'm saying, man, if y'all really enjoyed, just continue watching the content, man. I'll leave a list of the playlist down in the video so you can check out, my other content on the channel, man. So shout out to y'all, man. Peace.